76 degrees this evening in Storm Lake, Iowa. Here's the view at 5:15. Well, more news about the quality of our water. An invasive aquatic plant has been found again in a canal connected to West Lake Okoboji. Early detection has allowed crews to respond quickly before it spreads. KTIV's Ellen joins us now live near Paddler's Path at West Lake Okoboji with what visitors and locals need to know.
Yeah, Kaylee, the Iowa DNR says that kayakers actually spotted the invasive plant in the canal system behind me. That report led to a quick reaction, and they hope that that will stop the spread of this invasive plant. Hiding beneath the surface of Paddler's Path was an invasive plant the Iowa DNR thought it had eliminated. After kayakers spotted the suspicious vegetation in the canal, biologists confirmed a small patch of Eurasian water milfoil had returned.
We've had a perennial issue with Eurasian water milfoil in the canal system by Wahpeton, south of Millers Bay in West Okoboji.
Officials say the invasive plant hadn't been seen here since herbicide treatments 3 years ago.
There was a small population there that we wiped out really well with our herbicide treatment. We haven't seen it in 3 years, but we did confirm its presence again in 2026.
Eurasian water milfoil is a non-native aquatic plant that spreads when small fragments break off and hitch a ride on boats or other equipment. It can form dense underwater mats that crowd out native vegetation, impact fish habitat, and interfere with recreation.
We advocate for cleaning, draining, and drying all of your equipment that comes in contact with the water, with boats, live wells, that sort of thing. Make sure you're getting rid of excess aquatic vegetation and excess water.
They say protecting the Iowa Great Lakes depends on everyone doing their part to stop the spread of invasive species. And if you see Eurasian water milfoil out on the lake, you are asked to report it to the Iowa DNR. In Wahpeton, Iowa, Ellen KTIV News 4.
Well, it's a place where Siouxland stories have come to life for more than a century, but tonight the Sioux City Community Theater is fighting to